While I am plotting out a new story idea right now, I am also gathering inspiration that will help keep me inspired all the way through the writing process. A major part of that for me is creating a music playlist, so I want to talk about how I do that. To start off, the two things that I mostly use to gather music for my writing playlists is Spotify and the iHeartRadio music app. There are other options, of course. There are things like Pandora, there's Apple Music, there's YouTube, there are all sorts of places that you can find music. The key is figuring out what works for you. Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I'm working on a new idea and I want to start creating a playlist for it, I suddenly forget all of the music that I have ever heard or known. I can't think of a single song, which is why I have two generic writing playlists. One is for songs, which is anything with lyrics in it, and the other is for instrumental music, so classical music or movie soundtracks, video game soundtracks, any of that. These two playlists consist of music that I've heard and thought, hey, I could maybe use that sentiment or that line or this feeling for a book. Not a specific book, just a book, a character. This is a song that I could maybe apply to something. So once I start looking for music to put in a specific playlist for a specific project, I can go to those two general playlists and start listening to things and see if anything stands out, if anything that I have on those playlists will apply to the story that I'm working on right now. Now, once I've gotten some stuff from those playlists, if I feel like I need more, that is where the iHeartRadio app comes into play. I have created a few stations on that app based on artists and styles of music that I like so that it can give me more songs that maybe I haven't heard or that I've forgotten about, and I can say, hey, I like that, and write down the title or take a screenshot of my phone screen so that I can remember it later to add to my Spotify playlists. For example, the three main stations that I listen to in order to get ideas for my book playlists are an Imagine Dragons station, a Boys Like Girls station, and a Two Steps from Hell station, which gives me some of that instrumental music for my instrumental playlist. And I'll listen to these stations while I'm driving to work, or while I'm cleaning my house, or even while I'm just sitting on the couch with a notebook trying to come up with story ideas. And if something really prompts me for a character or a moment or just feels like my story, then I add it to my playlist. And that is basically how I make my music playlists for my books. I do like to have a playlist of each, one of instrumental music and one of songs with lyrics, because I like to write to both things depending on the scene or the mood I'm in, but I don't like them to be mixed together, so I keep them in two separate playlists so that I can choose which one I'm more in the mood for. Let me know your favorite writing inspiration songs down in the comments, because I'm always looking for something new to add to that potential book playlist. And don't forget to join us this Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time for our live chat. We will be talking about Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. We can't wait to see you there.